Hey everyone, have you ever felt like you're stuck in a situation, but you avoid thinking about it too much because you know that if you face the truth, you'll have to change something? Maybe it's a relationship that no longer makes sense, a job that doesn't motivate you, or even a habit that's holding you back from growing. I've been there too, and I know how hard it can be. But today, I want to help you understand how facing these truths can be the first step towards a more authentic and fulfilled life. Today, I'm going to show you why we avoid facing the truth, how it keeps us stuck, and most importantly, what you can do to overcome this fear and regain control of your life. So if you feel like something is holding you back, stick with me until the end. Did you know that running away from the truth doesn't solve the problem? In fact, the more we avoid it, the more anxious and insecure we feel. But don't worry. I'm not saying you need to make drastic decisions overnight. The secret to facing the truth without despair is understanding that change starts with small steps. Let's start with a simple question. What truth have you been avoiding facing? Maybe it's admitting that a relationship is no longer healthy, that your job doesn't make you happy, or that you've been sabotaging yourself. But the problem isn't just acknowledging it, it's the fear of what comes next. For example, I used to be afraid to admit that certain paths in my life weren't for me, but when I finally faced them, I realized that the insecurity came more from the unknown than from reality itself. The first step was to allow myself to reflect without guilt, without rushing, just accepting the truth as it is. And this brings us to a fundamental point. Don't be afraid of small changes. You don't have to solve everything at once. If a big step seems scary, how about taking a small first step? If your job makes you unhappy, how about exploring new possibilities without pressure? If your relationship is worn out, how about starting an honest conversation? In addition, seeking clarity is essential. Before making any changes, write down your thoughts. Ask yourself, what really scares me about this truth? What can I do now without rushing to change this? Often, when we put it on paper, we realize that the fear was greater in our heads than in reality. And here's a golden tip. Don't try to face everything alone. If you need to, talk to someone you trust, a mentor, a therapist, or even write about it. Having a safe space to organize your thoughts can make the process less scary. Now that you understand how the fear of facing the truth can paralyze you, the most important thing, take action. Small daily actions will take you far. Don't demand perfection from yourself. Just decide to take the first step, because only those who face the truth can create a life that is truly worth living. So guys, how about starting today? Take a few minutes to reflect on something you've been avoiding, and think of a small step you can take to start changing this reality. Remember, running away from the truth only prolongs the suffering. Facing it may be difficult at first, but it's the only way to a lighter and truer life. If you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel and share it with that friend who needs to hear this today. And tell me in the comments, what small action can you take to face a truth that you have been avoiding? I would love to know. Don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss the next videos, and follow the channel for more content on personal development. A big hug, and see you in the next video.